If your skincare routine hasn't changed since your last high school reunion, baby, it's time for us to have a little chat. Welcome back to the Beauty Cast. I'm Montanna, and this is my girl, Stephanie, and we're digging into what your skin really wants as you age and how to give it that upgrade that it totally deserves. So whether you're in your 30s, your 40s, your 50s, your skincare routine needs to do more than just exist. It needs to give you some oomph, some performance, some bada bing, bada boom, got all the things.
Yeah, starting in your 30s. This is where collagen really starts to be noticeably slower, and the sun damage from your college school days. And back in my day, we had a radio station that was 95.5, and they would have 95-cent deals. And when they had 95-cent tanning days, oh my gosh, we spent all the money on the tanning salon and then used it like it was our job. So these things start showing up in your 30s uninvited that you didn't think about ever happening to you when you were in your 20s. They're so uninvited and unwelcome and still being, having some regrets. But in the meantime, this is what the Time Wise Miracle Set is for. At this stage, it is a simple skincare system that's going to brighten, protect, hydrate. It's like, think of it as multitasking in a way that most skincare lines, efficacy of it isn't really going to do that for you. So here's a little truth bomb. Most women, like myself for many years, forget to apply SPF on two key places, the neck and the back of their hands. And guess what? There are 3 places that show that you are no longer in your 20s anymore and where wrinkles show up. And it is your eyes, your neck, and the back of your hands. Yeah. And, well, like this, during summer, the skin is exposed. So including it in your skincare and putting SPF on your face at the same time, you make sure you hit this area is huge. And anything left over, you can always throw it on the back of your hands.
Yeah. Okay. I have a funny story about that. So if you do not know, my son plays lacrosse and he's got the lacrosse hair. So it's like lots and lots of hair back here. And he has luscious red hair, very thick. Well, he got his summer haircut this week, just like, your dog might get a summer haircut. So we trimmed it up. It's nice and tight in the back. And when he came home from getting his hair done, his neck was like all white. And he works outside on the farm. And so, of course, my mother was like, we better put some sunscreen back here, Ethan, so that you can get a little color back there. So, we
Bonafide farmer's tan.
Yeah. So that's like, definitely a farmer's tan for sure. So, it's a real thing. And it's not just, when you are doing your skincare, it's like change your hair. You got to figure out what's showing now. So, all right. In your 40s, your skin gets drier, your glow on your skin kind of gets dull, dims a little, and that under eye area starts to change, right? Hello. And this is where you're going to add in boosters. So our HA ceramide hydrator, so hyaluronic acid and ceramide, it's really important to know those two go together. You got to have that ceramide to lock it in. And of course, shut it down. That's right. Your firming eye cream, which is it's a sleeper of an eye cream. Like, it's not one that always gets talked about, but let me tell you, it's great. I love that firming eye cream. It really is. It's like a little bit thicker than the Time Wise eye cream. And it was really targeted for firming the fine lines and wrinkles. Those are your hydrating heroes. And yes, you still want to make sure that you are focusing on SPF. And that is in your Miracle Set, in your Day Defender, especially on your neck. We already said this, in the backs of your hands. And if you just got your letty cut off, that's what the kids call their hair, their letty. Okay, that's a term you can check with your kids.
Learn something new every day.
We'll see if that's a North term or just
no idea.
Mid-South, mid-country. We're not really South, not really North. Anyway, so, trust us, and your future self will for sure thank you.
Yeah, it's never too early to start. And even, of course, we're talking about 40 and using an eye cream, but like starting in your 20s, using an eye cream. Maybe it doesn't have to be quite as hydrating, but it's just a healthy habit to start building. And even adding HA plus ceramide in your 30s. 30s is really a great time to do that as well, because you're preparing for what's happening. It's not, by the time you see it, I'm just gonna say this, by the time you see it,
too late.
And you pick it up, I don't want to tell you it's too late, but we're borderline too late. Kind of like where Montana doesn't know if she lives in the north or the south. That's where you're at. You don't know if it's too, like there's some that can be done, but there's a little, I don't want to say it's too late, like it's hopeless. I just want to say it's like, it's not going to go away without surgery, and that's expensive. So just do the thing and build those healthy habits on the front end. And if you're over 50, listen, I know it's coming for me real soon. Okay, my husband just turned 59 in April. And
59?
49. Oh my gosh.
I'm like, wait a minute, what? Where did I miss that?
I got myself a real sugar daddy. No, I'm just kidding. My husband is 49.
That looks so good.
Right? Oh my gosh. And all I could think the whole day of his birthday, which is also the birthday of my twins. So there's 3 people's birthday out of 5 people in my family. And I kept thinking to myself, when he turned 49, I kept thinking to myself, oh my God, I'm almost 50. I mean, like, it was all about me. I'm not going to lie, because, it's just different for women, I think, sometimes as far as skincare and things like that go, especially being in the industry where, we pay attention. And I'm really proud of the fact that I don't look like I'm almost 50. But at the same time, it's because, well, we've been ahead of the game taking care of our skin on the front end. And, well, and still making mistakes, like doing everything perfect except for the sunscreen. Whoops. Okay, that was me. The repair set came out when I was 36, and it's a game changer. And you don't want to forget to put this on the back of your hands as well when you're done with that moisturizer. Like, you have to think about it. You always have like just a little bit left. Why not make a point of rubbing it in? Because it's going to hydrate and protect, which means elegant aging. And the lifting serum is fantastic. I started using it at 40 after I had my thyroid surgery. I noticed my neck was changing just a little bit. Started really using that, so I didn't have like turkey neck. That's like a big concern for us as women. Of course, doing your push-ups, which is free, is always on the list, right? It's important to do. But also at night, I know we're not talking about hydration so much, but just know this: at night, after you put on your night cream for the Volume set, there's retinol in it, and it wouldn't hurt to put a little bit of that on the hands to help with, some of those sunspots. And this is crazy. When we talk about LED lights, how they are aging us. Okay,
yes.
I'll just show you this. I don't know if you guys can see this. Do you see those? Do you see that?
Yeah.
See how it's like an arch right there?
Oh, I know.
It's not here. It's like an arch.
Yeah.
I spent a good 5 years getting shellac and putting my hand that deep in that machine. It's a little bit over here too. And so if you don't think that you need to be taking care of your hands, girl, you do.
Yeah, you do. And they say that the first places you're going to show signs of aging are the back of your hands, your neck, and your décolleté area, because we all fix our face. Well, not all, but like that's a pretty predominant place. But I will tell you, these hands, I was like looking at them yesterday. I'm like, I get some lotion on them. Oh my goodness. All right. Well, if you want help picking what's right for you, for your age, for your lifestyle, what your skin actually needs, we want you to comment or message us Skin Level Up. And we're going to send you a quick quiz, and we'll give you some recommendations. And of course, we're going to invite you to check out our Skin Savvy experience. And you can even do a live experience with a couple girlfriends, because if you have questions, birds of a feather, right? Birds of a feather flock together. So if you've got questions, I will guarantee you that so do your friends. So you can invite them for sure. Yeah. And remember,
your face looks great, but don't let your neck and your hands tell how old you really are. Tell that you stopped at your jawline. Yeah. That's really what it's all about. So we're going to see you guys next week. And we got so much more to share. So come back, stay tuned, and we'll see you then. Bye.
Bye.